All right. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the. This episode, I'm definitely not gonna be talking sexy. Fuck y'all. But no, welcome to the episode of The Cut, man. The last episode, we never even got through introductions. We just started fucking talking. You know what I'm saying? I never did introduce myself. It doesn't matter. It does not.
And you started talking though, so you should introduce yourself first.
It's completely fucking my fault. It's completely my fault. I don't even, that's okay though. Like, I would trade an organic conversation for introductions. Like, if you listen to this shit long enough, nigga, you should know who the fuck I am by now. I'm really the only mainstay in any of this. You don't know who I am. Anyway. So we're gonna go ahead with introductions.
Me, bad guy, hanging out once again. Yeah, do.
Professor Ryan, Wicker Thurman, Thermopedia, however you want to say it.
All right, and I'm Country Boy, and we're doing this shit again, another episode. So today we actually have something on the agenda. We have been just rambling on for the past couple episodes, straight Seinfeld in it, whatever.
Oh, like a Lauryn Hill, on and on.
Exactly.
On and on. We don't own the rights to that.
Exactly. All right, we don't. That's why you're getting under 5 seconds.
Say don't take our
please,
episode down.
Please, Miss Badu, don't sue us.
Oh, I called it Lauryn Hill.
You did. It's okay. They knew who you were talking about.
Look, I get it.
You definitely getting that shit taken down.
My black card has already got a couple punch holes in it.
It's okay because Lauryn Hill wouldn't show up on time to any of the suits.
Not at all. By the way, so am I the only one going to see Big Crit next weekend?
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, you probably are.
Y'all phoning.
I saw Big
to
Crit.
my defense, I am not from Mississippi, but I do love.
You say maybe I'm so southern I sometimes scare ignorant people's perception of independence. I'm from Mississippi.
Let me tell you my problem with Crit. My problem with Crit is that his mixtapes, his mixtapes are better than his albums. If you listen to his mixtapes, you're like, oh, this nigga the next big thing. And then you listen to his albums, and it's like all he wants to talk about is fucking hoes and Cadillacs. Like, nigga, you have more to offer.
What's the last Big Crit album you heard?
I listened to, what's the double? The last one was the double album.
And you said it was all about hoes and Cadillacs?
Yeah, that's what I
don't even think we got a song about hoes and Cadillac on that whole album.
I always get a song about hoes and Cadillac. Doesn't he have a new one? Does he have a new one? This is another one out recently, right? That he's touring for. This ain't the double album, is it?
No, this the new album. Crit is it? Yeah,
the new one. Isn't the song that's on the radio about hoes and Cadillacs?
It's not. It's about addiction.
Addiction. Of course, Lil Wayne is on that motherfucker.
Right.
I love that hook.
That shit's great.
That hook ride, boy. I like. Did he make that?
Of course he did.
Addiction. That's like, oh yeah, this is it right here. What's the shit? What's the shit? How that shit come in the beginning? Like, I noticed he had the girl, something like water, but the beginning. I don't know. Fuck it. We're gonna move on. I can't remember.
I think Wicker Thurman had a chain of thought that we just got all the way off of. That he was going a rabbit hole. He was about to.
Before you do that.
Y'all went on the rabbit hole.
We got a rabbit hole, but I actually have a general thought that I have been baking this shit.
Okay, we're finna go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's not a rabbit. Well,
it's a rabbit hole.
We might.
We already know it.
All right, so we're gonna start this off with my general thought. So I got an idea that I want to pitch to Jay-Z. I know he ain't. Nigga, if you're listening,
Jay-Z,
I got a fucking business opportunity for you, nigga.
$1 billion deal.
I got a $1 billion deal. Or you can just steal my idea.
So we got this shit on wax now. We getting paid.
Yeah, we getting paid. So I have an idea. Well, I'm going to make a book where we have Jay-Z quotes that apply to your life. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z got a quote.
Bunch of them.
For everything.
Fucking everything.
So we're just going to take them quotes and apply it right directly to your life.
Are you saying like 99 problems but a bitch
yes.
ain't one? And so we're going to explain to you how, you got 99 problems but a bitch ain't one.
And in that song, he's not talking about a female. Like, he's not talking about your old lady. He's talking about the fucking dog. He's talking about the dog that's getting ready to come up to this car and sniff for the drugs that he got in the trunk that he would not open for that officer. Oh, that nigga. But anyway, yes, just like that. So, for instance, For instance, let's say someone comes up to you and they're like, God, I had one. Oh, your old lady tells you that you're a dog. You are no good dog. And you could tell her that ain't nothing like a good dog. I don't always speak, but I understand. Ain't that? Boom. Okay. Let's say you got some stuff going on. When you trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to do what the next nigga doing. And you know what you tell that nigga? What you shit don't make me eat. What you eat don't make me shit. Boom. I got you. It's a Jay-Z stuff for anything that's going on in your life. I can quote Jay-Z. And then you know what you can do? You can take that and make a calendar out of that motherfucker. Jay-Z quote of the day. I got all. Don't take my ideas. They're genius. It's genius. Jay-Z quote of the day. I can make a whole calendar for these motherfuckers.
And
just cut us in on this. Right?
Let's just cut us in. Just give me like a percentage.
The rights to this shit, but you know, some of this shit you don't own the rights to.
Exactly.
Too. But
give me 10%.
I own the rights to this idea though.
10%, brother. 10%.
We want to use your likeness.
Exactly. We want to use your likeness and sell a Jay-Z quote of the day calendar.
We're going NCAA style.
Exactly.
Right on to California. He's gonna start paying these.
Exactly. If I see it on the internet,
I'm suing.
Please believe we got this shit timestamped.
Yeah, exactly. Had this shit been timestamped this shit.
Exactly. On 11/2, Mike came up with the idea.
So don't steal it, brother.
Jay-Z quote of
the day calendar and book.
Man,
anyway,
you might be able to steal them and just call it Mike's quotes and just quote all his shit. Shit, I'm this smart too. Shit, what you mean? You wasn't the first nigga to say that.
You wasn't the first nigga to say that.
Look, I'm just gonna change a couple words. That's what you're necessary for. We use synonyms.
I was trying to cut you in, but
I can cut you in.
But I see how you ain't gonna agree with none of this. I'm just
cut you in.
Cut your ass right.
I can cut you out. I can just cut you.
What you want to do?
You know what? That kind of reminds me of Dolomite. That's all Dolomite did. Was steal the ideas from the bombs, and then just twist it a little bit.
Put a better punchline on all this shit.
Yeah, I can finagle that. Let me write this punchline just like that.
Y'all so silly.
Yeah, we silly. Anyway, that's my general thought. I think Ryan, you had a real.
Yeah, it was gonna lead us into something. So today I went to go get a couples massage, right? And so when the lady called me, when I was talking to her, I was asking her questions and whatever, and she, asked me what type of masseuse I wanted, male or female. And of course, I went with the female, right? Mm-mm. But I got two females. So my wife, she had a female masseur too. And so it got me thinking while I was sitting there getting my massage, because you get a massage, you ain't got nothing to think. Why don't I ever get a male masseuse?
I think I did that for Shantae. I got her massage once. And you got a lady too, didn't you? Didn't you, babe? Who was not listening to me? I'm almost sure she had a female too.
Right, so why would you not get a male? But and so that brings me to the question of
I be all tense. You need to loosen your shoulders. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, but remember when you're getting this massage, you're basically laying face down, so you're not looking at the person.
Let me tell you. Hey,
so you don't know.
I don't know. I don't even want your muscular ass hands on me. Just massage and all.
Hey,
did I think about that shit that happened?
Before I say that though, but think about it though. If your muscles are tense and you want a good massage, you want firm pressure, right?
Yeah, from some strong ass lady hands.
But who could give you firmer pressure?
Some strong ass lady hands.
That nigga gonna give you a happy ending.
Think about it.
Is there anything else you want?
Leave out that motherfucker. So is shit.
Is there anything else you want?
but wait, before you go there, remember now, this is a couple massage, so I'm in the room with two other people.
Is there anything else he wants?
So I don't think it would go down like that.
Hey, look, we was in Memphis.
Let's go. Let's get it. It's scary.
I'm pretty sure I told y'all when we was in Memphis at whatever that fancy ass hotel they had. No, and not in Nashville. Some fancy ass hotel, and we didn't order these massages, and I specifically asked, I need a female massage. I don't care what she get. My wife sometimes she get a man or a woman, she don't care. So she fine with it. I don't care. As long as don't bring it out the room. So
before you do that, let me ask you something. They asked you to get undressed to your level of comfort.
Right.
How undressed are you getting?
I used to get naked.
Butterball.
Butterball. Now I keep my underwear on.
Okay.
I get naked.
Just
Fuck
wondering.
that.
Just wondering.
How am I enjoy it with my drawers on? That shit.
Well, because the sheet really don't ever go below your drawers no way. So I
had the women expose a little bit of crack.
Well,
just a little bit of crack.
Well, I roll the drawers up now.
I usually keep my drawers on.
I roll them up so you can get all that thigh because I need you to rub all that thigh.
Well, see, I just find underwear to be constricting anyway, so
but
I want to be totally comfortable because you finna rub me down. That gets me back to the point of why do I get a female whose I know hands are not gonna be as strong as a dude?
What if you
now wait? But before you go there,
because you know I'm about to go.
Let's finish this story.
Okay, I want you to know.
Then we
so
gonna
we're in this
back.
hotel, and I get down, and they're like, "Oh no, ain't no more women." It's like, well, no, I'm good then. Don't worry about me. And the dude come down there, and this nigga look like me. And
hey, you want your massage?
Exactly. Hey, so I'm a professional. You really don't have to worry about it. And my wife over there, she tickled, go this shit on. Hey, go on in there, it's gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. So in my head, I'm thinking about, I'm not gonna be able to go through this shit. This nigga opened up the door. The light is dim. It's a candle flickering. And music playing.
Not just one candle. He had a series of candles.
Right, these motherfuckers flickering.
Nigga, y'all sexy in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright, dog. You know what, dog? I'm straight, man. I ain't gonna be able to do this because I'm gonna beat your ass up in here.
What kind of candle did he have? What did he have? What scented? Was it like some cinnamon scented?
When I tell you I couldn't even get in the door because this shit looked too sexy for me to be in here with a man. Like I couldn't even wrap my mind around you in here low light candles. Nah, I'm straight. We gonna go keep.
You know what, nigga? Cut all the lights on. Cut all of them. I'm good.
Everyone, even the stove light.
Yeah, stove light.
Open the refrigerator.
Yeah, all of them. I was like, I want you to know, it ain't nothing. It's nothing. I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
I can't do it. I just can't.
I can't. My problem is that I can't relax. Yeah. Is that there's no level of relaxation that I'm going to be able to have with a dude in there.
Well, see, but that brings me back to what my original theory
I don't need that
was,
kind of pressure.
Which is that when I go get a massage, I want her to get all up in them muscles and everything, and pop
what you
all
said?
of them.
Her. I want her to get all up in the muscles.
Yeah, but that's because I've always had female masseuses. Well, what if I get a male masseuse and he get all up in there and he push all the knots away and everything? Exactly. What if it's the greatest massage you've ever had?
That's what my wife. Good. I'm glad she enjoyed that. I'm just telling you from my standpoint. I don't care how good you are. I'm not going to be able to enjoy it.
I feel like we're moving into tank territory right now.
Like, 2 massages make you gay.
Exactly.
From a man.
Exactly. You get 2 massages
from a dude.
I need to see if a dude give me a massage if I like it. If I don't like it,
you might need to try it again and see if I make sure you
see how I feel about it. Nah, we good. I'm good.
No, I'm seriously thinking about doing it.
I can't.
Why?
Do it. You free or
no.
I'm not that free.
Do it, and I want you to let me know how it go. For real. I want you to let me know how it go.
I'm doing not my next one because I need to build up to this shit. Not my next one. I need to build. The one after the next one, I want to try.
I met some dudes that had got massages from dudes before, and they was like it was okay, but my head, the way I'm not. Maybe like you say, maybe it's that toxic masculinity in me. I cannot relax with you.
Are we toxic? I mean,
but see, my whole theory is going back to the functionality of it, because like you're in there, you want somebody to get in there, get all them knots, get all the most, and of course this is a first world problem, right? I mean,
this having a masseuse.
This ain't even first world problem. This is like upper 10% problem.
Having a masseuse that is not giving you a happy ending at the end is definitely a first world problem. If you go to some other country, you in fucking Thailand, that's just a reason for you to get handy. You know what I'm saying? Just a reason. Give you massage. You finish?
No, that happens in America.
I mean, it sure does.
It was so funny because we was this is when me and Cassandra we went for her to buy her first car, and we were at a Ford dealership, right? And we were talking to the sales guy. It was a white guy. And he was in the military, right? Mm-hmm. And Cassandra can make a person feel totally comfortable with her. And if I'm with her, we can go back and forth. We can make a person feel totally comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy felt so comfortable that he told us that when he was in the military base, he used to go to the Jerk Shack. We were like, the Jerk Shack?
Wait, time out. Is that the name of the place?
That's what they referred to it as.
Okay. Ew.
But it was a massage parlor where they would give you happy endings, and it was outside of the military base. And so you go to the military base, and if you wanted a happy ending, you went to this particular massage parlor, and you asked
You be at
for
that motherfucker so much, y'all in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Can I see your hands today?
Exactly.
I just missed them hands.
Exactly.
And so,
me and May Ling in a relationship.
That's hilarious that was happening. You would never think that would happen in America.
I'm like sure it happens. I just don't know where you go
and upon
how you even ask.
Wait. And upon further consideration, I decided to see. Hey, wait a minute. This would be interesting. Let's see if there is a place in Charlotte that we can find confirmation that this happens at. And I have a list of places where I suspect that this happens at. Most of them have Asian type names and are in sketchy neighborhoods.
Nigga, have you been to this place?
No, hell no. It's something fun to know, but I have
heard of this black guy that is giving massages at this. I don't know the name of it, but he's getting women. So he eases his way into it, and he kind of touch and brush up against it while he's massaging you. And if you don't do nothing, he go on in for that extra tip.
Oh, which brings me to another story. There is actually a guy in New York City. He's called Dr. Love. He provides happy endings for women, and he sees clients. But in order to be one of his clients, you have to be a referral because A, he's giving out women happy endings, and B, you can only find him online, and he will never tell you what his real name is or show you a picture of him. Very, very interesting. I actually thought about getting into that, but let me pause.
Wait, like as a job?
Yeah, providing women with happy endings.
Okay, we've gone to a strange place now.
Would that not be an awesome ass job if I was a single male?
Realistic, think about it. You probably charging $200 a pop.
You probably be sick of that shit.
Just fingering chicks all day.
You be sick of that shit. Fingers hurt.
But it's good money though, bro. It's good money.
$1,000 a day, 5 clients.
You got some chick. She probably smell like fucking.
You got to get your ass in the
chicken.
Hey,
grease.
so you gonna tell? Hey, you got to get your ass in the tub. This ain't gonna work today. Excuse me. Either get in the tub or I'm out.
Somebody fried fish.
Wait a minute. First off, let's take this into consideration. If you are the type of chick who can afford to pay $200 for a happy ending massage,
you are giving people.
Really think that she smells like
you are giving
grease?
people way too much credit.
I'm just saying.
I know a lot of loaded people. Well, back this up. They're mostly dudes.
Exactly.
I know a lot of dudes who got money and they're fucking slobs.
But that's dudes. Females, totally different story. Female, for some odd reason, will spend money on herself, and depending upon how much money she has, will dictate how much she will actually spend on herself. I guarantee you most women spend probably 10% of their income on upkeep of themselves.
It's hard to be a woman.
So if your woman makes $30,000, she probably spends at least $3,000 on upkeep.
Seriously?
I think that's a good rational.
That seem reasonable? Probably more than that.
I mean, like I said, if she makes 60, she probably spends about 6.
Well, think about it. Say you go get your hair done once a month,
right?
And that's probably $100, $150.
Yeah, depending upon where you get it done.
So first of all, now you multiply that time 12, you are already at $1,500. So now you throw your nails in there, or your eyebrows or eyelashes, or
if she does any type of waxing.
And that's also if you include you going to your doctor regularly. That's upkeep. But I mean,
why did you throw it into the doctor?
Because a lot of folks don't go to the doctor.
Like this motherfucker fake. He's a fake.
Like he's a fake doctor. What's going on to the doctor?
Hey, he really just got this machine.
Exactly.
That
I'm going to the doctor, honey.
Doctor.
What the hell is going on to the doctor? Did you air quoting?
Dr. Love. You going to Dr. Love to get that thing rubbed out.
Yeah, I got some kinks.
You need you to get that thing rubbed out.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and segue on. I don't even know where we got here or how we got
here
on the
because we
No, we had a point. We had a point, and then we took it to a place, a dark place.
The point was, we were talking about masculinity, and what you feel is masculine, and what you feel is not masculine. Because, like I said before, I'm thinking about getting a male masseuse, because I'm like, I don't care. I don't need nothing. I don't care about nothing sexual. I just want this nigga to work out these goddamn knots in my back.
I think this chick that I found at this massage parlor, she kind of manly. Really, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't. I mean, she's a small little girl, but she was in there figure four locking. You know what I'm talking about? She was elbow deep in that thing.
Oh, I hate when I do the elbow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
She's like sports medicine. She's like, you tight here. You need to work this muscle because of that muscle. I feel like it's just a level of knowing what the fuck you talking about.
But what about? But like I said,
necessarily got to be strong.
But
it's okay. We can move on from massage.
No, but I'm just
we learned a lot.
He said he's finna get that man massage.
Exactly. Ugh.
But yeah, but it goes back to
you too masculine. They gonna come after your ass talking about you can't get no massage from a man.
I'm good. I'm good.
They finna attack the shit.
I'm good.
I'm gonna make sure we repost this on Twitter.
I'm good.
Because we done had a lot of cats out here who been doing some suspect things.
Two massages.
Are they
if you get two, you might have to divorce your wife.
Yeah.
Wait, why I gotta divorce my wife?
You cheated. You get two massages from a man.
You might be gay.
You gay.
Wait, where did this theory come from?
It's a fact. Tank confirmed it.
Confirmed what?
That you get two massages from a man, you are now gay.
You're not gay.
It's a fact. It's a known fact. It's science.
How is that science? How's that word?
All right, so
wait, we're gonna straddling the gay fence with this one massage.
Wait.
Like, yo,
no. He's like,
one making me good.
He's like,
but two is where it's at.
They got my gay.
I kind of like this too much.
Exactly.
Let me go back and find out.
This is enjoyable. I got a bit of a confused burner. I don't know what's going on. I enjoy it, but not really.
I was listening to somebody. I don't know who it was on TV. I just may have been flipping through or something. And it's funny because they say that in Japan, like, they will call an act gay, but that doesn't necessarily make the person gay.
Sure. You're a gay person doing a gay act. How about that?
No,
look at them. Them two gay dudes sucking dick, but you're totally straight. But that what y'all doing? That's gay as hell. That's gay as hell.
Yeah. So like and it's because they say that there are cultural differences in the way their culture views
masculinity.
Not necessarily masculinity, but sexuality or doing things in general. They don't necessarily attribute you doing a gay act to necessarily you being gay.
What was that? The Europeans talking about women are for babies and boys are for fun.
I think the Romans were like that too.
Yeah, the
Romans were like that. I think the Romans were like being a masculine, being a man was being a penetrator. Anyone who penetrated anything was male. I'm the male. If I fuck a goat,
I'm the male.
I'm still the man here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the man because I'm the one who fucked that goat.
Think about them sound bites that's gonna come behind that.
Them goat. I fucked that goat.
Yeah, I said that shit, YouTube. But no,
that's gonna be the title of this episode. I fucked that goat. I bet we'll have at least 20,000 views.
You have a sign on your door from Peter. So you fucking goats now?
You fucking goats now? Oh, you that dude? You that dude?
They gonna be outside your house with signs.
We're gonna wrap this shit back around because since we talking about masculinity anyway.
Don't fuck goats. Don't fuck goats.
You can see that shit, can't you?
Yes. That's what I fucked up. I put it in my brain.
Oh, wait, are you thinking about fucking a goat?
No, I'm thinking about the fact that I said that shit.
And so now what is the repercussions of
that shit?
Now you can never do anything in a public eye because now every time you do something, they're going to bring up the
So who's the real goat?
Yeah.
Who's the real goat?
Who the goat? Anyway.
I'm that baby's daddy.
Oh, I love it.
I's the pappy.
I the pappy.
No, so
it's funny.
We were talking about the whole idea with this. We're going to talk about masculinity. Anyway, toxic masculinity and
goat masculinity
and just basically what it means
to fuck
and sexuality, male sexuality too in general.
And we're gonna fuck some goats.
And we're not. No, we're not.
Sheep though. Yeah.
She was totally into it. She totally loved it. Anyway,
Hey, I'm just feeling goat fucking just like goat yoga. You know how they did the goat yoga?
What the fuck is goat yoga?
You ain't never heard of goat yoga?
I shouldn't even ask it.
Yeah, it's like you doing yoga.
We are
and it's
never going to get anywhere because we keep talking about other things.
I love goats.
Goat yoga.
Yeah, goat jump on your back while you're doing yoga.
I'm straight.
Goat yoga.
Cool.
Anyway.
Little baby goat. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Go ahead and talk about masculinity because I go all day talking.
Yeah, I know you was. We were about to. We 25 minutes in and we have yet to talk. Well, we kind of
have.
We just keep skidding the surface.
We keep skidding the fucking surface
because we're actually about to get into some good stuff. Are we gonna talk about?
We did this last time with Amber Geiger. We did this with Amber Geiger. It was 30 minutes in before we actually started fucking talking about Amber Geiger.
Wait a minute. So are we gonna talk about like actual sexuality as far as masculinity goes?
Yeah.
How do you have that type of conversation without delving into...
Without having a gay dude? I don't know any.
No, not without having a gay dude. Without revealing too much information about yourself.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Just revealing too much information about yourself.
What are you expecting to tell us today?
Mike, I love you, but there's certain things about you I do not want to know.
I don't think there is anything that I'm going to say today that you're not going
to be outside the realm. Pretty straightforward.
But that brings a good segue into masculinity because like dudes talk about certain things but don't talk about certain other things.
Like what? What's this thing off?
Okay. Like if you're talking about like sex, like when women gossip about sex, there's like deep conversation about this.
Well, that's what
all it. Guys are like, yo, I did it. She was boy, and
you can't get nothing,
nigga, and that'd be it. You be like, yeah, that's
I know exactly what you talking about.
I know exactly what you mean.
Wait, how you know exactly?
Yeah, how
like
exactly?
That, not like that, but I understand what you're saying.
But that's actually a microcosm of the total aspect of the male relationship versus the female relationship, which is, females will talk about feelings. Males will not.
That's because they use 6,000 words a day and we use 250 words.
Yeah, but how much better do you think your
I gotta
life
save
would
my
be?
goddamn words.
But how much better
do you want to know?
Your life would be if you would actually have those types of relationships?
If your homies come up to you, tell them like, yo, what's good? And he actually told you what was good, like...
I wouldn't be... I had to tell him to go... Unless
I don't want to hear that shit. I literally would tell you I don't want to hear that shit.
I'll be honest with you. But I give you the time of day. I give you that time of day sometimes, right? Because sometimes you just need to get that shit off your chest. And all right, I got you. But if that's you every fucking day, I go home to that.
Yeah.
I don't need that outside my relationship.
But it's not about necessarily.
We're not married, nigga.
But it's
not that shit.
But it's not about necessarily divulging this every single time you talk to the person. But it's about having that type of relationship where you can actually talk about some heavier things versus just being.
Is this something on your mind? Is there something on your mind, nigga? Something you want to tell us?
I mean, and also by all means,
yes, it is.
By all means, you can share with the world.
You can share. But like you said, when it's a male relationship versus a male female or a female female, it's for me. It's okay. We cool and we on the level. And if you want to tell me, yo, what's really going on in your life, I'm gonna listen and I'll give you.
It's funny because now we're kind of talking about a bit about male mental health. A little bit.
Well, yeah, that's what it kind of delves.
I mean, but it still deals with masculinity,
which is like. Males are walking around with carrying a bunch of burdens and strife and things like that. And we, rather than talking about these issues, we are
swallow them shit, eat them.
Yeah, eating them.
I ain't gonna say that.
Or they're leading to other negative behaviors.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
Relationships.
I've been doing this so long.
Positive.
I don't even know. Like if you were to say, hey, you see this on Instagram a lot. They be like, all the males out here who dealing with shit, just keep going on with their day. Big ups to you. Or like, whoever needs to hear this, if you're going through something, you can go talk to a psychiatrist. Even if I was going through something, or even if I did need a psychiatrist, I've been dealing with shit and swallowing shit so long, it feels like normal to me. I don't even know if I'm broken or not because I've been dealing with shit so long that it's just like.
And it's,
you know what? I don't know. Is that coming from? So I guess I meet people and I vibe normally. So if y'all really got some heavy shit, I'll take it off your shoulders. Is what I'm saying. Because I got people that we talk to from time to time, and you just go into heavy shit. But it's not an everyday thing. Like I feel like when.
Well, I'm not saying that it should be an everyday thing.
So I just feel like you got to find find a person that you're comfortable with that you can just let that shit go.
Yeah, but there are a lot of guys who are walking around who don't have a relationship with anybody. So, for instance, they will walk around with
They'll clown
marital
your ass.
issues.
There's a lot of guys out here who clown the shit
Or
out of you.
some guys will clown you if you come to them and you want to talk about things like,
Oh, you got problems, nigga? You crying, nigga?
Yeah. It's
So,
like,
Your wife don't love you, nigga?
I feel like
we'll beat your ass with it.
But I'll be
It's
honest
like-
with you. So are y'all hanging around the right? Are those guys hanging around the right type of people? That's it. I feel like when you got heavy shit, is when you find out who your real fucking friends are.
Well, that is true, and I will agree with that. But what I'm saying is that what if a guy has never really found those real type of friends?
Then you got to pay for it. You got to go see a psychiatrist.
You got to go see a psychiatrist. Like, I don't even know.
Dang,
how,
but it's like
I
that.
don't know.
Or we could just start opening ourselves up a little bit.
I don't know how I can help you.
I can't make him hang around me.
Yeah.
You know
I can't give
pick
everyone
your friends for you.
Yeah, I can't give everyone
But
me.
you can start spreading the word, and I think that's the real.
Well, you still got to grow up. Though. You got to grow up and realize that this ain't the right kind of
I think a lot of that comes with maturity too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
the crowd
is
that you
that, like,
surround yourself with.
But what I'm saying is that, like, if people aren't being exposed to those type of male relationships,
I really can't help you.
Then
I don't know what else I can do for some dude to live in Memphis to help him with his mental issues. Like, and not only that,
you can help the world now. Hey, if you watching this and you a man and you just need to unload some shit, hit the podcast up, man. We got you.
Exactly. You know what? You can hit us on IG or
Instagram.
me on IG or
YouTube.
Instagram or YouTube or whatever.
I commend.
We do reach the world.
Hey,
I forgot. We got an audience.
I actually commend us for doing that, because even if a guy just posted in the YouTube comment section.
See, right now you get real personal because it ain't a lot of y'all, but
it can
be
actually
real personal with us.
Yeah, right.
It can
I know,
actually
right?
be.
I answer everything.
You answer everything.
I really do answer everything. If you hit me, I answer almost every single comment, except for the weird ones that are like, "Hey, you want a studio? You trying to, you know what I'm saying?
They trying to sell you something.
Trying to sell me shit? Like, oh, hey, you need some graphics done? No, nigga, I don't need no damn graphics.
Quit trying to sell
nigga,
me.
We might need some graphics done.
Yeah, but I know people who can do graphics.
But hey, sometimes you got to step outside the realm of people you
Wait.
Sometimes it's that motherfucker that you meet, that total stranger that really want to be the one to help you out.
But is it free?
I'm gonna
though?
need you to be. It might be free.
If it's free, I'm got you all day, every day.
I'm gonna go with the connect that I know instead of the nigga that I don't know.
You know they say it's easier to talk to a stranger. 9 times out of 10, you will divulge your deepest secrets to a
You know
stranger.
why you divulge your secrets to a stranger? You know why that is? It's because
it's no judgment. You feel like
because
no
strangers don't know you.
Right.
After this conversation, after I leave, I never had to see that person again. And now, granted, that person gonna tell all your goddamn business to their spouse or whoever. Because I know I do. If you were to sit here and be like, and you meet me on the bus, and you was just like, tell me all your shit. Like, oh man, that's
I gotta
crazy.
tell somebody else.
I'm telling my wife.
That's almost
like, yo, you know this nigga on the way on the bus told me his whole goddamn
That's
life.
almost assumed though. You see the ring on the finger, she probably knows some of the shit. Like if you hit me like, hey, don't tell you about shit on her looking at me.
It is a guarantee. There is no way.
You might not tell her.
I can't even hold that. That is some.
Now you're a serial killer. I'm gonna tell, hey, this nigga is out here killing bitches.
Do not go.
He come to the house. He can't come over here no more.
Why you talking about that? I had a coworker and we talked about serial killers in the last one. And if you want to watch the last podcast, I have linked it in the description. Boop.
Hey, it's in the bottom left.
Right here? Right? I don't know. Anyway, I had a coworker I used to work with, and he had a brother that used to stay at his house. And then one day he was just gone. Said he moved to Spartanburg. You know what I'm saying? And we were like, so we had this running joke that he killed him.
Oh man!
That he killed him and he put him in his basement because he was kind of an odd dude.
Right.
It was like, I was like, ha ha ha! You killed your brother, or you got him locked up in the basement. And he gave us the creepiest. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
How you know?
I was like, where your brother at? Did you kill him and put him in the basement? He's like, I was like,
I got to change jobs.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need my cubicle moved. I'm gonna need to be over there.
I don't want nothing to do with this dude right here.
Joey, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I was just guessing.
I was just guessing. But no, speaking about masculinity, you know, in this GQ article that Pharrell was in, Pharrell was dressed up in I guess it's a dress. It looked like a fucking pocket square, like a pocket square and a tent.
What that is, right?
And a tent and a triple fat goose, all rolled. This is the article. That's just the article, but there it is.
There it is, right there. In the
that's the picture, but like it's
a goddamn bag of Cheetos. I don't know what that is.
There it is. That's it. It's like a tent and a triple fat goose and a pocket square, like all rolled in one.
And a starter jacket.
Yeah. And like with the words "new masculinity" issue on the side of it, because Pharrell has come through GQ a couple of times and tried to do
masculinity.
Didn't the Celtics wear skirts?
Yeah,
or the Scottish? Are the Scottish considered Celtic?
Something like that. I mean, the thing is, I'm trying to like, because
my problem. Even when you think about it, you say
the robes and shit, right?
And they didn't wear
that
underwear
they wear
either.
in the Middle East. They wear those full robes.
Bring it to a story. Quick fucking story. They have a real tiger. Quick story.
Yeah.
It was what's that? St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, St. Patrick's Day.
They have a St. Patrick's Day festival downtown Charlotte. We were riding around downtown, and I saw a guy with the shirt on, and he had a kilt on. And in my mind, I didn't even say it out loud. In my mind, I thought, I wonder if they wear underwear under those things.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's like God was answering my question.
That nigga had no underwear on.
The wind blew his shit up, and I got a whole man ass, all of it. All of
shit
it.
On under there.
He have a motherfucking thing up under that thing, and I'm in the car. I'm sitting in the back seat, and I screamed.
Oh shit!
I screamed because I'm looking at it, and I was like, and I'm thinking in my head, I wonder if they wear underwear under that thing, and the wind blew it up like mid thought, and I was like, they don't. Oh Lord Jesus! Oh my God! He does not have drawers on. Whoa. I'm seeing more to you because he had like a hairy ass, and I was like, and the people in the car were like, Mike, what's wrong with you? That dude don't got no fucking drawers on. He heard me. He looked at me. He just started laughing. He thought the shit was funny. He thought it was funny, but I was traumatized. I was traumatized. So anyway, go ahead.
Moving on. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that motherfuckers been wearing dresses for years.
They have, and they have. And he mentions on here.
Iranians still wear dresses.
Yeah, you talking about those long floor?
Them fucking dresses.
Them things are super comfortable. They flowy and they let your balls breathe, and
especially if you ain't wearing no drawers.
So what this thing is, I don't have a problem with those. I think it's the way you wear shit. Like if you out here with crop tops on and skirts, I got a problem with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
And in this picture,
robe or some shit.
In the article, he mentions
what he got on. The fucking umbrella he got on is something different.
In this article, he mentions that there's a lot of artists out here who are bending masculinity, like Lil Uzi or Young Thug.
But they not. They right here wearing jersey dresses and shit. I mean, I got a problem.
I think Young Thug was wearing a dress. I think a picture. I seen pictures of Lil Uzi where he had like, he ain't buy that shirt at the men's section. It's like
right. I mean, if you want
to off the shoulders,
it's tight in the top.
Yeah, it was like zebra print, and it was like hanging off the shoulders.
Certain things, if you want to do, you can do. It's dresses out there for me. And like you said, if you want to put on this full body thing and you don't feel like wearing pants today,
whatever, man.
I get you. All right, but you ain't got to dress like a woman. That's my point.
But see, that's the funny thing about it, because are you saying that? What am I trying to say?
There's something super feminine about a skirt, a crop top, and some heels.
Wait,
you put that on, you ain't pushing masculinity.
Is male or female, or masculine or feminine? Are they based upon actual biological things, or are they based on societal things?
I would think that a lot of it is a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
Because gender, I think, is biological. Mm-hmm. You either got a dick or you got a pussy.
Right.
There's no question. But
no, not anymore. Because you can feel like a man and be a man now.
Yeah, but that's still not gender, right?
Yeah, you check male in the box though.
But that's not really gender.
Oh, they gonna fire your ass up on here. I'm telling you, you fucking with these.
I thought that was. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm not.
I need to
no.
do some
If you feel like a man,
I need to do
you
some
go to
research.
the male bathroom.
I need to do some
No,
research
if you
on that
are
shit.
trying to transition,
You ain't even gotta
and
be transition.
You want to use the female restroom. Well, anyway, I think the restroom issue is stupid anyway.
No,
because
they need to-
why the fuck can we all not use the same restroom?
No, they need to have
Because there's some
they
people
need
that
to
can't
have
control they fucking
those
self.
single
Like-
occupancy bathrooms. Like if you go, some places you go, they have a male bathroom and a female bathroom, and they have them single occupancy bathrooms
They
for
take your ass up
for
in
one person who whatever the fuck you are, ain't but one person in here, so it don't matter who go in there. Boom.
But I'm like, why does it?
I understand what you're saying. You're right. We both use the toilet.
Yeah, why?
But the thing is, there's some people
They just
that
don't
can't,
want you, what they don't want is both of y'all in there at the same time. That's what they're trying to limit.
But
because
why?
some people can't control their fucking self.
Yeah, and there's a lot of creeps out there who just looking for an excuse to go in the women's
Right.
bathroom.
He in there, you in there on the toilet, and he under
You like,
there.
I gotta pee. Don't mind me, ladies.
He got
Keep
his-
on pissing.
Got his eye on the
Hey,
crack.
oh.
Oh, you just shitting in there, huh?
But my question to you is again, another thing, is that a construct of society, or is that just the way things are?
I mean, it's talking about human nature. We
can do away with it because if you
awful
allow me,
people.
if I'm in the
Humans are
bathroom,
awful
I'm in the
general.
bathroom with some women and men, and it's a mixed group, and we got that creepy ass dude that's peeping in the bathroom. Let me beat his ass. I think he'll stop.
Well, but see, that's what I'm saying is that like, is the whole reason why we even have male-female restrooms because
It's to stop dudes.
well, no,
Are we? Do we have male and female bathrooms because guys are fucking creepy as shit?
Women
that-
too.
is that-
Hey, I ain't gonna be honest with you. Women too.
or
This shit
because-
both ways.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Come on.
but I'm saying if we had the same restrooms and society standards were that you see a creepy motherfucker, you take a creepy motherfucker out, could we not all just use the same restroom?
Probably.
Maybe.
And so
Somebody
my
gonna
question,
try still.
and so my question is did we create a problem by not giving freedom
Yeah.
to
Beat a motherfucker ass.
basically?
Yeah. By separating the two. Now you got the
Yeah,
motherfucker- so now
and
you
by
got
basically
motherfuckers.
separating the two,
You see,
you made the
they,
issue worse.
They creating toilet cams. They got cameras in the ceiling to watch women pee and shit. So you created a problem instead of just whooping their ass and rooting them out from the beginning.
Yeah, or making it so that we all went to the same restroom, so it standards were already set.
I think we're in a place that we're good where we are. I feel like this created us, and the whole bathroom issue could have been solved with just adding another bathroom.
I think the whole bathroom issue could have been solved if we just
You add
took
a
the
third
male.
bathroom.
If
And
we
if
just took,
they'd have been
if we
together
just
from
took
the start,
signs off.
if we never separated to begin with, we would have learned how to cope. Is what we saying.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, we
Because
would have,
we could- because
but we're now in a place where
No, but I think that we still can find a way to cope.
Reverse that shit. You-
I don't. I think we're at the place where this we too far gone
well, see,
now.
I
I'll be
feel
honest with you,
like-
I'd have been in the restroom plenty of times where the women have started using the men's restroom because theirs is too crowded.
Yeah, because women don't give a fuck.
And they just come right in there. And
They
pee
come right
and
into the
fucking
men.
leave.
Men don't care. Men, if women come in there and she's like, I gotta go.
Go
You're
your ass
like,
to the
I
bathroom.
don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care.
But that's what I'm saying is that
You
like
down.
Now I done walked into the women's bathroom a couple times and started peeing and then realized I was in there like, oh shit, I'm
That's happened to me.
Well,
That's happened to
no,
me.
fucking bathroom.
I
At my-
use the
at-
women's restroom because
at my
like,
job,
if it's packed,
They
especially
they fuck with you because the women's and the men's bathroom is not on the same place. So like it's dependent on where you are in the building. So the men's bathroom is always on the outside. So that means that it's not always on the same door. So like sometimes it'll be on the left, sometimes it'll be on the right. So if you're going in there, you're used to going to the left, and I went in there one time, I was like, it's a
What the fuck is the
tampon.
union?
Why the fuck is it a tampon dispenser in the
couch in this
men's?
motherfucker?
It's nice in here. Why is it so goddamn? Oh shit!
I'm in the wrong
I'm in the wrong goddamn bathroom.
That's why I usually look for a urinal. If I don't see a urinal, I know this is not.
Yeah, that's another problem. You go in there, you like.
I see.
You
I
like
see a
stall.
urinal.
Wrong
Tampon
goddamn
dispenser.
place.
I'm in the wrong place.
I'm in there. I don't see. I don't
Go
see.
ahead and head out.
I don't see a urinal and
You
piss
come
on the
out, you
floor.
gotta
I'm in
make
the
eye
wrong
contact
place.
with people like, oh shit, yeah, I was in there, my bad.
But see that. But what if we just had one restroom?
We worked that shit out.
Nah, man. I think that's not necessary. I think you just.
What if we just had one restroom? Everybody just. use
I
the same
feel like
fucking restroom.
you're making up an answer to a problem that is like this big. Like, hey, we got this big of a problem. You know how we gonna fix it? We're gonna make a bigger goddamn problem by just getting rid of all of just one. Just good luck, nigga.
Yeah, but why?
That's not what I said. We find what we're doing. We've been doing this for a while. It's hundreds of years. We've been having separate bathrooms.
It ain't been 100-something years.
It's been a while. As long as we had cities.
No.
And people had to go to you had a crowd of people. They had to go to the congregate.
It used to be one restroom.
Who the fuck had one bathroom?
One restroom.
Where?
I think it was I had to Google when.
Look at that shit.
Where they split that shit, and then it became two.
You know what? You know who probably had one bathroom? The goddamn Romans, because they freaks. the motherfuckers are freaks.
but my whole thing is that like if you had
the Europeans are prudes.
if you had one restroom, because you really just in the restroom to use the restroom. What kind of issues would be? I mean, like I'm not hanging out in the fucking restroom.
We're gonna move on from the fucking restroom. We potty talk. We're gonna move on from potty talk.
But to me, the restroom represents a microcosm of society, because basically what it is have we constructed this whole male female thing to be bigger than what it actually should be?
Dude, we didn't construct shit. We're different. This is why I hate the idea that they're always putting on people that males and female are equal. We're not equal. We are inherently different.
But are we really that different?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes,
not
nigga.
Really. Like we share.
Yes,
like,
there are some things.
If you look at it,
there are some things that you're going to be better. That I am going to be better at.
About 100 years next year.
Huh?
About 100 years next year.
100 years is worth it. I'll take 100 years.
But before that, the 3,000 years before that, though, it was done a different way.
Use the fucking restroom.
Just 100 years, we changed shit and we made things, in my opinion, worse.
Not because I mean, it's safer.
Because think how. I mean, is it really safer though? Because again, you're just
really
using the restroom.
Are we gonna continue to talk about the potty?
No, we're not going to continue to talk about the potty.
We trying to transition to the whole outlook on society.
It's about
I'm waiting on this transition, and we keep talking about one restroom.
Because the restroom is a microcosm of the whole issue.
Well, microcosm to the next something else. Microcosm on.
Start talking about this restroom.
Because what I'm saying is that we have taken this whole thing of male female to like a whole nother level, which it doesn't have to be, which if we actually decrease some of that, we would actually be way better off.
How would we be better off?
Well, first off, we can talk about the gender pay gap, which would not exist if it wasn't for the fact of they attribute certain aspects of the job and benefits to women and certain.
Do you know why? We talked about this in another podcast. You can check the description there. Anyway, no, but for real, I talked about this. One of the reasons why the pay gap exists is because women are more likely to take time off to rear kids.
But you can't attribute that to every woman though.
No, I can't attribute. I can't attribute that to every woman. But one of the reasons why it exists is because women take time off. But the thing is, then while you're working or you're taking the time you at work. They're not at work, and when they come back, they're doing the same job. We're doing the same job, but you are not. We're now doing the same job, and you make more.
But you got
the problem with that is
in the way women work.
And I'm getting back to that. The reason why that's a problem is because men are not afforded that time. If a man was also able to take that time off to rear kids, we wouldn't have a fucking wage gap.
But you are.
No, we are not. Anybody who gives. Even most of these companies who give paternity yes, yeah. And I will guarantee you, most companies there's less than the woman. It is less. And I'm not gonna say what company it was, but they used to give 12 weeks for women and 6 for the men. And
FMLA
that's fucking bullshit.
But
not
FMLA
really, because
is standard.
Realistically, you're not really giving birth to the child.
No,
you need to take after birth.
But it is just as important for me to be involved in this as her. I should be able to take off the same amount of time to be able to support her.
FMLA allows you to. FMLA.
No, I shouldn't have to take FMLA. I should get the same amount of time as my wife.
But here's the thing,
she's taking FMLA. That's what it is. Family Medical and Leave Act. It standardized how much time you can take. Period.
I don't think that's the same. I think FMLA and parental time. Yeah, I don't think that's the same.
It is the same. FMLA covers
it's across the board the same now, but
I think FMLA is the same, but I don't think maternity and parental.
No, maternity leave falls under FMLA.
Yeah, but it's
the same amount of time.
But you don't get the same amount of time.
But the reason why you can take yours after birth, where she takes hers before birth.
That seems like bullshit.
I should still work.
I should still be there.
Doing what?
Nigga,
hey,
supporting her.
Hey, babe. You gonna be alright. You could be there for the birth, but before that, realistically,
that seems like some fuck shit, man.
So so basically, what you're saying is that,
that the wage gap is because men are not afforded the same amount of time to spend the time at home with the kids.
But that should make up for it because she chooses to go. To work for this company. You can work for a company 20 years without having kids.
You were the same Negro who spent the entire podcast last time talking about how you want to be a stay-at-home dad or a kept husband, and now you're going to tell me that that's bullshit for me to want to do the same?
Because you can't birth the kid.
No. But
what I'm saying is it shouldn't be a gap because you don't know when. I can work for you 10 years and never have a fucking kid while I work for you.
Here's another
issue. That's not a good reason to have a wage gap.
And here's another issue where the wage gap came from. Is that a lot of times men in jobs would come and ask for raises, and they would use the excuse, I need to provide for my family. Because you're the breadwinner. That would get you a raise, whereas a female could not make that same statement and get that same type of raise.
The thing that
now I'm talking about 60s and 50s.
No. I was going to say the thing about the wage gap that really I've never been able to understand is when you bring two people in at the same time.
Right.
And now there's a gap there. Like inherently, I bring you in, you a woman, I'm a man, we got the same credentials, went to the same school, 4-year degree, we all fresh, and you making 45 and I'm making 52.
Yep.
That don't make fucking sense.
Well, see, it goes back to like I was saying before, was that like a lot of times people feel like a man has to provide for his family, so he has a better leg in negotiations, which he will do.
That smell like bullshit.
Whereas a female will not have that same leg to stand on, and she often does not negotiate in the same
that's what I was going to say. That's what I heard. Was most likely coming in the door. Females aren't willing to negotiate their worth.
Hell, I'm not willing to negotiate. Oh, you want to hire me? How much you paying? All right, I'm in. I'm here. Yeah. I've read people though, like they were like, yeah, I'm gonna need 54, and they're like, "What we would send your offer for 50? I just wanted 1,000 and a holiday. I don't know why you okay."
Well, see, that's the thing about it is that like a male is more likely to ask for that, whereas a female is traditionally not been able to ask for that. Does that explain the wage gap? No, because we still got some shady motherfuckers who live in this Trump era type of world, where even if a female was to ask for that, they still would not give it to them because they feel like the man should be the breadwinner, so he deserves to make more money than a female. And there have been people who have told me who worked in diversity and inclusion who have told me about how they have looked at this type of the company-wide information and have actually seen where a person has actually took that type of stance as far as recruiting, hiring,
promotions, and all that,
and payment goes.
You can see the gap,
and this is how you end up with a leadership full of mediocre white guys.
Yep. And the funny thing about it is these have been females who have done this.
Oh yeah, because you feel.
But remember, she's
but remember now, even if you have a female who does it, it's still our fault. Because we created a construct and a society
made this okay.
Where we made this okay, where they feel. I mean, this is how women end up voting for Trump because they feel like they're doing the right thing societal wise. I'm taking one for the team. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's the same, like you say, it's the same women that's kikiing in your face saying, "Oh no, I hate him," but I'm gonna vote the way my husband say vote.
I'm vote for one vote.
These
you know the husband that's at the top of the household.
These fucking.
He said, "I gotta click the Trump box. I gotta go ahead and click the Trump box."
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna talk about Tank. Ugh.
We don't have to talk about Tank. We can keep talking about these heavier issues.
No, we can talk about Tank and still come back to this because I kind of want to know what you think.
What about Tank?
Okay, so recently, and I talked to Shanti's nephew about this. He mentioned an interesting part about this, about Tank and the whole sexuality, men not being able to express their sexuality, and he mentioned that you should be able to suck a dick or two and still be straight and still be considered straight.
I'm sorry, I've never in my life wanted to suck a dick.
But
Period.
he mentioned that the biggest thing about it, or what you need to obtain from this, is that that it's a big double standard, and women are have a way more ability to be fluid in their sexualty and still decide whether or not they want to be straight or not.
That's what I was gonna go with it, which is that the fluidity of sexuality. And have y'all ever watched She's Gotta Have It?
Nah.
It's on Netflix. You oughta watch it.
Yeah, it's based on the
Spike Lee movie.
Yeah.
And Spike Lee produced the show. It's about 26 episodes, I believe, by now.
Yeah.
It's 2 seasons. It's a pretty good show because it focuses on the main character, which is this black female artist, and how her sexuality and how she evolves from the point of the movie, which is she's juggling these 3 dudes, to the point where she feels her empowerment to be herself and have a relationship with someone and all these kind of things, right? And so that's what it kind of focuses on, which is that like females have this way of being fluid in their sexuality, whereas a dude is just,
and that's part,
it's just,
and once
you
again,
either black or white.
This comes back to masculinity again, and how masculinity and toxic masculinity and I hate the fucking word toxic masculinity. Let me just give before we talk about it. I hate the fucking word toxic masculinity. It's really not that masculinity is toxic. There are toxic aspects of masculinity, but the word toxic masculinity makes it seem as if throw the whole goddamn baby away. It's all bad.
Well, see,
I feel like it's just certain assholes that do asshole things and blame it on masculinity.
Yeah.
No, I think what happened was that the term toxic masculinity was supposed to, like you said, designate a subgroup of masculinity which we need to eradicate. But you throw around this phrase much.
You living in 2019 where motherfucker want to blame anything for anything.
Yeah, and so you lose the subset
core,
and make
the core
it
value of the word.
Right.
Yeah.
You make it the whole thing.
And it's a lot of people out here who wear masculinity on their sleeve, like it defines them, or they feel like they need to stick up for masculinity as a whole. So when you do something, or you do something that they feel like does not fall into within their box of what masculinity should be, now all of a sudden it's wrong, and I feel like I need to write that. Like, I'm upset because you out here, you out here sucking dicks. Dude, that ain't what men do. That's not what men do. We don't do that. Now, granted, you might feel that way. We might all feel that way. But what I'm saying is, once again, bring me back to Jayz. Check out my calendar. What you eat don't make me shit. What you do don't define me. It's not going. That is nasty.
And so that shows there was a Blackish episode, which is one of my favorite shows because it actually delves into a lot of these. No, not Blackish. It was the one with Yari Shadish. She went to college. What is it called? Grownish. It was that episode where the lesbian character.
I've never watched it. So there's a lesbian character?
Yeah, she dates a guy. And she's fine with it because, she's experimenting with her sexuality because that's what you do in college or whatever.
Yeah.
And what happened is that the guy that she was dating said that he used to be gay. And she could not reconcile that. And she felt some type of way.
The hypocriticalness of this all.
You're a gay female sleeping with a man, and then she got real upset.
You got the nerve.
He might be gay.
And so, like in Blackish,
some type of way.
And like with Blackish, Mixedish, and Grownish, what they do is they
try to make you think.
They show you societal issues, and they try to get you to think and try to progress past what the overlaying
initial view of how you think things should be.
And so that when she had this issue, it was kind of like most of the episode was about her trying to reconcile why she felt this type of way about the fact that he was doing the exact same thing that she did
openly,
but she just could not deal with it, even though she was doing the exact same thing.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
Yeah, it's definitely a double standard between men and women. Cause you said, and that's just in our everyday thought. I can watch 2 women having sex all day, but you give me 2 dudes, I can't even stomach it. You know what I mean?
I like to think that I'm as liberal and progressive, and maybe I'm not. Maybe people who look at this and they're like, dude, you're a fucking dinosaur. But I like to feel like I am. Like, I'm pretty liberal in my thoughts about things. So as far as, you know, two dudes being together, you know, getting married, having a family, great, great. Love, do what you want to do. No, I'm coming back around.
Absolutely support it.
Yeah, I'm coming back around. I'm coming back around. But like you, I'm like, I see two dudes kissing. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna just change the channel.
What is the name of this? How to Get Away with Murder. There's a gay character, and him and his gay husband love to put them in simulated sex scenes on the show, and part of me wants to say ew, but another part of me wants to say, okay, that's part of the story.
Is it me?
Game of Thrones just do that.
Is it me? But does it seem like in these series that the gay sex is going way harder than the heterosexual or the regular sex? The homo sex is way more hard.
It might just because it's two dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think what it is
even when it's the women, it's like they really into this shit. Like we got the show, and you get to a man and woman. It's like, oh, you know, we're passionate, we just like. Well, y'all going a little overboard with this homo sex.
But see, that's what I'm saying, which is that like, are you looking at that as that way, or are you just noticing it more because it's outside of the norm?
Nah, bruh, it's different. They shooting it different. They
like,
allowing it to go. They allowing them to push around.
Are you like putting a stopwatch to this shit to like really see if there's really a difference?
I think we had this conversation about. I can't fucking.
We did.
This God's TV show. That
wait a minute, that's an HBO show. So
this shit was on regular TV.
Game of Thrones used to be like that. Game of Thrones will hit you with the.
This is regular TV, it's like AMC movie channel shit, and I don't know. Like you couldn't see it, but you can see it. And these dudes was having way too much sex.
Is that just
I don't know.
That
is
show
that you?
Or
is that you or is it the show?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is it the remote? So I ain't seen or heard no hetero on regular TV sex like this ever in my life.
I think this might be in your head.
Cable.
I think it might be in your head.
So it's a kind of a different set of rules.
Bro, I felt like they was raping each other. It was wrong.
Oh.
But I mean, like, hey.
All
you know,
let the gays
to speak on another note, that is exactly the moment that Shantae would walk into the room.
Right.
Like,
oh, look, my wife was sitting there asleep, and I'm like, she finna wake. They gonna wake her ass up. Where's this goddamn remote? I got to get from under this.
I'd watch a Game of Thrones
and get this.
And they have dragons and fighting, and people killing each other, and the dude got his head knocked off. Nothing. She don't look up. Two dudes start going at it. What the fuck is you watching? Nothing until now. I didn't even know.
I didn't even know this was coming.
On the beginning, it said sexual content. I assumed I was getting boobs. I assumed it was gonna be boobs.
I thought it was gonna be boobs, a little bit of ass.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, HBO like to show full frontals now.
Yeah,
you I thought I was gonna see some hairy twat.
Yeah.
I mean, like now you got this. Yo, which reminds me, HBO has started showing, you know, some full frontal shits.
Yeah, Dola might have some full frontal yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on with this full frontal shits? We just didn't.
I didn't expect it either. I was like, oh,
we just got rid of all norms.
Y'all been watching Watchmen?
Yeah.
No.
So they made.
I love Jimmy King.
Yeah, they made the Mr. Manhattan reference in the last.
They did,
episode.
and it was full balls. It was just balls.
Dick and balls.
Was it blue balls?
Yeah, but he was a real person. He was painted.
He was a real person.
He was a real person. Like the story, like
his balls blue?
In this story, in the particular scene, this guy was acting out how Dr. Manhattan became to be. And then after he turns into Dr. Manhattan, you know, Dr. Manhattan doesn't have use for underwear.
Right. So
he got his balls, dick and balls. And dude came down, and he had the blue face on, and he was just like, ha. And it was like, and they panned. I was like, dude, you don't got to pan. I know Dr. Manhattan is naked. Like, I'm good. You ain't got to pan their waist down.
Stopped and went on stage, and they just sitting there, dick and balls.
Yeah. He's like, they panned it, and they just got right up to the waist. Like, oh, word, you're just trying to show me? I got the idea. I understand that he naked. Like, you ain't got to prove to me that he...
have you watched Westworld? I think
I try to watch World.
Westworld is probably one of the
Westworld,
most naked motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Westworld, every once in a while, will give you like, oh, I didn't expect her to be naked.
I can't remember.
Like, okay,
I can't
okay.
remember.
I'd have tuned in on a good day.
Exactly.
I can't remember the black chick name on Westworld. She was
Tandy Newton, isn't it?
She was in the Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, it's Tandy Newton.
Yeah, Tandy. When I tell y'all season 1, she was naked just about every episode.
Not mad.
Like not mad one
critical
bit.
is that Mr.
But however,
Mr. Manhattan went for us.
No, it's
everybody
not.
else.
No,
And I will be the first
around.
to tell you that Dr. Manhattan was not for me. It wasn't for me. I'm not here to see that.
But you know what the funny thing about Westworld is? Turn around and there was like one scene where they had a black dude with his large cock out, and the white female made a reference to it, and black Twitter went sideways about it. Because it became like a layer of issues, but now Tiny done walked around naked for like 3-4 episodes.
I feel like the way you said cock, like that motherfucker was huge. You said it. The way you said it, like this huge cock.
I mean,
I didn't even seen it, and I'm like, "What is it? The porn star?"
Because what happened is that, of course, you know the reason why a black person would be in Westworld. Because
I didn't watch none of it.
Well,
I watched it, but the story was so convoluted that it
well, see, the thing about it is, it's robots and the robots are there to fulfill your fantasy.
You've seen the movie, right? Basically, the movie is about you going to Westworld and you can live out your fantasies. You can do just like anything you want to these robots.
And what would a black male fantasy be for a Caucasian female? It would
Porn star.
It would be Mandingo, basically.
Yeah.
And so basically, we had
Mandingo.
You don't know who Mandingo is?
No, what is it with the fucking Mandingo? Why is that so into that?
Because it's a fantasy. Come on, man. Let's just move on.
We moving on. No, I'm just like, why is that what you into?
Because let's move on.
If it's truly the opposite of what you've been getting the whole time, most folks want what they can't get.
Right. Unless y'all want to delve into sexual deviance.
Well, no, you delve into the psyche of what was realistically. I mean, if we try to downplay it, but the white women were persecuted too. I ain't gonna say as much as slaves, but you would step up from a slave,
and you think they would be on our side, but they ain't.
Nah, I mean, because you brainwashed.
Hey, they're actually
just as brainwashed as we.
They're actually the biggest recipients of affirmative action.
I know. Yeah. I got to this little tidbit, this quick story about how I got into it with a woman on Facebook. So
not them Facebook beefs.
Yeah, Facebook beefs be real. So later on my Facebook posted this picture about Trump's wife, Melania, and how she had gotten persecuted, how people like are really, really mean to her.
But I seen her tits.
You a porn star.
Yeah, but they're really mean to her.
Star.
They treat
I just have seen her tits.
They treat her pretty poorly, right? And they were like, it's not okay for you to treat Melania. If you're for women, you are not. You don't have any fucking right to treat her.
Calling Obama a monkey, Michelle a monkey.
Wait. I'm going with that. That's why I'm going with this. I'm like, I don't feel nothing for Melania. Don't feel nothing for Melania because of the fact of how they treated Michelle. They treated Michelle like shit. They called Michelle a monkey. You know what I'm saying? They told her that she wasn't. They basically treated her extremely poorly, and while at the same time telling you that Melania was way, way better. Oh, she's a much more regal and first right. lady.
You might not have been a porn star, but you was definitely a nude model.
That's what I'm saying. And what is it? Fourth? He's his third wife,
right?
Fourth wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, dude. Michelle. If we're doing a grading of first ladies, I can guarantee you that Michelle, based on this grading system, is a better first lady than Melania. That's all I'm saying.
Take the skin color out of it. Just take actions.
Just take actions.
The shit that they did as first lady. Because normally when you first lady, you undertake some type of event that you're gonna run with.
Her event was trying to get kids out to be active and lower childhood obesity. Who the fuck could be against that? How could you possibly be against that? How can you be against childhood obesity? You know what I'm saying? Melania, you know what Melania's is? Cyberbullying. Her fucking husband cyberbullies people on a regular goddamn basis. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Because
So, anyway.
I don't want nobody to tell my kids what to eat.
I get that, and I get that. So what I said to her is, I was like, "Yo, I don't feel nothing for Melania. Do not feel. I feel like she getting what she got coming to her because of the way they treated Michelle. Because the way they treated Michelle. Like, no, I'm not even gonna slut shame you. I don't care that I send you hoo ha. The way you treated Michelle, what you're getting is not anywhere near as bad as what she got, and she handled the shit with
class and grace.
Class and grace. So fuck your problems, right? And she was like, and then they came at me and was like, if you're for women, you need to be for all women, Melania included. Fuck Melania. Do not care. Melania would not piss on me if I was on fire. So why the hell would you think that I would be for her?
I feel like she a nice lady, but look, you married to goddamn dude. You married who you married for? Why you married him?
Does the devil have a wife? The devil got a wife?
Yeah.
I'm sure the devil's wife is a very nice. I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
Hey, you ain't got to burn them today. Come on,
if you look at Greek mythology, then Hades did have
exactly.
I forget what her name is.
Come on, Hades. Come on, man.
What is
every day in hell. Every day. Can you give him a day off, a break,
I think
a holiday?
Stole Aphrodite for a minute, and then he Medusa and all kind of women, man.
Anyway, back to the lecture at hand.
Wait, what was the lecture at hand?
The lecture at hand is male sexuality.
Okay, go ahead.
At the end of the day, at no point. Nah, not there yet. But these two, they are 15 and 24.
No, I'm saying is that the Liberty Bowl in Memphis.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I think we can all agree that you can do what you want to do. If you want to go out here and date dudes and suck a dick and decide that you want to come back and deal with ladies, whatever, man. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Your masculinity does not affect my masculinity anyway, and masculinity as a construct is fluid. What you do does not affect me in any way. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if you decide, I'm not going to sit here and decide and have the masculinity of us as a whole be rested on what you do as a person. That said, ain't never in my motherfucking life ever said, I wonder what a dick tastes like. Never. Never crossed in my mind.
Actually, that brings us back to the conversation that me and the bad guy, we always have, which is, do you think that gay people, is it nature or nurture?
Nature, you're born that way.
I think it's nurture.
Yeah, bad guy.
I think you did say that, and I think we did have this discussion before.
Have we?
I feel like he did references. I feel like we did references.
We teetered around the subject. We never totally gone
before we go. I don't want you to delve too far into it, but I will say just one quick tidbit that the way that homosexuals and just male homosexuals, anybody who not totally masculine, are treated and persecuted. If you are a transgender, a male transgender, the average age, I think the median age is like 32. It's really low, and the way that they're persecuted, there's no way you can learn to be like that. No one would choose this. It's fucking horrible, man. They're killing people out there. They're killing people. They're killing homosexuals out there. Yeah. It's hard out there.
You know the way people are addicted to attention. You don't think you can want to be?
I think it's might be possible, but I feel like that no one en masse would choose that. I don't feel like you would choose that. It's too hard. Too hard.
It ain't hard. It's getting easy.
It'd be the same way as you saying like you chose to be black. Like if you had a choice, like if you were born, you were like, what is the path? What is a life of easiest fucking resistance?
A white male.
I would sure you would not choose this.
I'll be honest. Well, see, that's
I would be a white male all day, every day.
You can't choose your path, but
exactly.
If we could, I'd still be black. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, but you're saying that as a black male,
right? But I've lived it. Now,
I'm sorry, my friend. I would call that the dumbest statement that I've ever heard.
But this is the thing.
I'm just now. I'm no disrespect, but I
let me say this: as a black male, I love being a black male. I think I think we the best.
This shit
we the best.
Me. I have never met a white man that I've envied at all.
The only reason, you know why the only reason why
that's what would make you want to be that.
But what kind of sense does that make? Because if I was a white male, I probably would be CEO of some goddamn company.
Man, could you imagine? If Jeff Bezos woke up tomorrow as a black?
But he could also be trailer trash now. There's some ignorant white people.
And you know what they tell ignorant white people? You know what they tell ignorant white people?
You still better than black folks?
That at the end of the day, at your worst day, you still better than the best nigga.
But the thing is, they just doing it to get your vote. But I'm just saying.
I mean, they wholeheartedly believe that shit. You buy into it.
But what I'm saying is, now if you
gotta buy into it. What if
you out the womb and you want me to make a sophisticated decision, you're like, all right, these are the statistics and the factors. You're like, and you just looking at it from that standpoint, where I've never lived as a black man, and you looking at it statistic wise, you're like, oh yeah, okay, of course I'm gonna be a white guy.
That's crazy. Even
after living this shit, I wouldn't trade this shit for the world, bro.
I would trade it all day, every day.
100%.
Because if you mean to tell me I can wake up tomorrow white,
I wouldn't trade this.
Wake up tomorrow white.
I mean, I would need to wake up. I would need to wake up.
You want to wake up white and rich.
Yeah, I want to wake up white and rich.
You want to wake up white and rich.
If I was rich, I would take
because you can still fail as white. No offense, you can still fail as white.
Educated into money all day, every day.
But this thing is
hard to turn educated and black into money.
Could you?
Hard.
You can still be educated white and poor.
That the
educated and white, I can turn to money all day, every day. Educated and black, it's a good chance.
I feel like
you still got to be born into the right family. To be that easy, you got to be born into the right family.
Sorry. In order to fail as a white male, you got to try really fucking hard.
Maybe in the 50s. Maybe in the 50s.
Even today.
And 2020, you got to still be born into the right family.
If you're white male and you fail and you're failing at life, I kind of pity you. I kind of pity you. If I look at you and you trailer trash, like how you got all the cards.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You got to blame his dad's dad because he didn't take advantage of all them programs that motherfuckers was getting away with to build their fortune. Realistically, in 2020, trying to start from nothing as a white person, you still got an advantage because of your color, and people like to be around.
I work with
too
many mediocre white guys, or have worked with too many mediocre white guys to not understand.
Listen to what he just
how
said.
You can't do it.
Listen to what you just said. You worked with them. You had the same fucking opportunities they did.
No, I didn't have the same opportunities that I did because
I ain't saying
some of them have
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shit,
you ain't listening.
And made.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You ain't listening.
Like after living this, after waking up every day as a black male, I feel like we the best. I feel like the only way that we don't run everything is that you had to hold us back. You have to literally, you had to pull our fucking coattails and pull us back.
White man.
Okay, so if you didn't have to have that, if you didn't have somebody pulling you back, how great would you be? Pretty fucking awesome, right?
Depends on,
so that is my reason why I would wake up tomorrow fucking white.
This is the thing, though. You thinking?
Think about it, man.
I promise you.
I promise you that you
still need that family back in this day and age.
No,
if you woke up white in the 1920s, you could probably be a fucking multi-millionaire.
Brother, I understand what you're saying, and I love my blackness all day, every day. Love my blackness.
But you just told me you would trade it.
Awesome. But if you're gonna tell me I can trade my blackness for being a white male, I'll take it all day.
That shit don't. Well, that's just me though. That's just.
I don't want to get paid.
I don't even care.
How about? Can I just wake up and just be rich?
Right, and that's the thing for me. I don't.
No, that's not the option that's on the table.
I don't care.
The option on the table is: do you want to stay Mike Molly, Mr. Black Guy, or do you want to be Mike Molly, Mr. White Guy?
Am I white? If I'm white, am I just white? I don't want to change. If I'm white and rich, let me sleep.
But you don't think that you would be. But you don't think you would be better off as white Mike? Versus black Mike.
Do I keep my swag? Do I get to keep my swag? Do I have to be white and corny?
Wait. That's a totally different subject.
No. I'm just trying to answer. I'm just trying to figure out the construct of this.
You can't be the same person.
No,
I want the same.
Just let me keep my swag.
You won't be the same person.
You can't be.
You'll be different.
You're up different.
You'll be different.
You gonna feel. You just gonna be some shit that's just different about you. Because this complexion adds
I'm sorry.
shit
I
to
will
you.
take White Ryan all day, every day.
Is White Ryan lame as fuck?
See, you still trying to.
I don't care if I'm lame as fuck because I got fucking money.
You hope.
That makes you rich.
You still hope that you.
There is no still
It's
hope.
a hope, bro.
Man,
I mean, you meet poor white people all the time,
no,
bro.
look, bro. I have seen people who have my same credentials who right now
Ain't no guarantee you have that same push that you have if you was white.
It's
You might not even have that same
the
drive
problem
that you have.
is
You don't
I
understand
wonder
the drive that being
if-
black gave you.
I wonder
Is what you missing. You don't even know if you work that
you
goddamn
would be
hard.
white and still fail. I wonder if you wouldn't want to just jump out the fucking window. Like, I feel like you're putting everything in being white, and if you were to be white and fail, you would go play in traffic.
What? No, wait. Okay.
So you want to be white and be Ryan.
No, I said certain character traits or certain.
You can't carry that over. You got that shit from being black.
No, intelligence. I don't think is
It's
necessarily
not intelligence.
based on
It's
being,
drive.
you being
It's
black.
drive to push and use
Well,
that
I don't
intelligence
think-
or to gain it.
I don't think that
you
I
could have
just
been
got
white
this
and
drive
spoiled
just
and
because
just
I
went
was
spent.
black.
You could have got
I
a
think
small
that-
$1 million loan from your daddy and fucked it up.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
out there.
but the
Get a
fact
loan
is
from your
that
parents
I
if you
got-
need to.
But
But
the
you
fact
fucked
is
it up,
that
and now
I
you trailer
got
trash.
$1 million loan.
Now you
from my
trailer
dad.
trash out here, broke like the rest
Okay,
of us.
but basically what you're saying
I'm
is,
saying whiteness don't equal greatness. What I'm telling
what
you.
I'm saying is that
You got a leg up.
whiteness does not equal greatness.
You got a leg
Never
up.
said that. What I have
But
said
it
is
ain't
that
worth
that
it.
leg up is what I would take all day, every day.
But you hope that you have that same drive that you have as a black person
I
to get there.
See me, I don't attribute my drive to being black.
Shit, trying to
Drive
get
is
out of the
drive.
struggle that you was in.
Drive is drive. Drive.
You can get it from
comes
anything.
Drive
You right.
comes from
You right.
within. And period.
You right. You can
and
get it from
doesn't
anything.
mean anything.
You
It's
right.
not like I can attribute this to just being black.
But you being black, there's a different kind of push.
Okay, and
From
being
our
white,
perspective.
and being white,
From our
there's a different
perspective.
kind of push,
It
which
is.
is the push of having a bunch of
right.
opportunities basically handed to you. So
I don't say that would be
maybe
the push. I think the push would be,
So maybe I would
scared
have
of failing.
gotten
Like
I
you
also
said.
think,
maybe I
also
would have
feel
went to
like
Harvard versus going
there
to
is
somewhere else. I mean,
I feel
I'm
like if
saying.
you were just tomorrow, just being white is not going to be enough to
not
put you
enough.
over the top. It's a lot of white people out here who doing worse than you.
Right. That's
You
my
know,
whole
I
thing.
feel like that's not enough for you.
That
I feel
is
like
not enough.
you're gonna need like white and rich, white and connections. Like,
No, but what I'm saying
I mean, you black would need the same. I just don't feel like out here in the world, it's just so many of them, and the connections are made. And
Just because they're white.
just because and
because
inherently
they can get into places that I couldn't get
If you're
into
going to
being
look
black.
for a person that you're going to that you're going to hire as a person that you're going to
Move forward
with,
it's
you
gonna
want to go with someone
that looks
who
like you.
that not just looks like you, but you're just familiar with. If I ran a business, and it was between Ryan the white guy or Jay the dude that I know that we go golfing together, and that's my homie, I'm gonna pick him all day, every day. Not just because he black, because I also hang out with him and we also share things
So
in common,
that's what
and
I'm
our
saying.
kids play together.
And I'm
just
not,
waking up white doesn't give you those connections.
Yeah,
is what I'm
I feel
saying.
like just being white ain't enough. You need
what
the
I'm
connections.
saying is that white would naturally come with some of those connections.
Nah, bro, it don't.
I don't think so.
I think
I don't
so.
think
I
so.
mean, like, come
That's
on,
why they
like-
got. That's why they got
like, for
tiers
instance-
in the white society
for
where they will
instance,
kick them down.
For instance, if a white guy walked into a country club and started talking to people,
You have that
would he
assumption
be-
that you belong there.
would he be? Would
right
he be?
on.
Would
On
he
a
be?
completely different note, and somebody mentioned this. Just quick sidebar. You know why James Bond can't be black?
What?
How the fuck are you going to get and go to these white countries full of white people? Everywhere you go,
And
and
they
you
don't
the
know
one,
who-
you the
only
only
nigga.
one nigga who show up. They gonna be like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Why every time he show up, we get busted?
Yeah, every time he show up, something fucked up happen.
Exactly.
That's why James Bond can show up. He can blend in because he white. Everybody white. He blend in. Talk a little Russian. Talk a little German.
And so
he look like
I'm-
somebody.
No, that's why I agree with you. You would blend in. They would think you were blown there
So
until you open your
is that
fucking
not-
mouth.
But is that not an advantage that you even got into the place? Now
You gotta
can-
run some hell of a game,
now
bro.
You can say,
Yeah, but he got a chance to run the game. He got a chance to
got
run
a
the
but you
chance
got
to
the
run that.
chance to run the game. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
if they don't weed his ass
You
out
got
the door.
chance.
Yeah, that's true.
You can still get weeded out
Yeah,
of the
but
door.
You can
at
still
least
weed
you
it out,
got-
but you got a shot.
But at
As
least
soon
you
as
got
they
to
see my
the
black
door
ass,
weed out.
who
You
the
didn't
fuck
even
is
get
black
to the
dude?
door.
Who the fuck is you?
Right.
You look like a goddamn
I'm saying.
cop.
But
Hey,
the thing is, I wouldn't trade black for an opportunity.
Walking
That's
around
a low,
like-
that's a low level
and
opportunity.
that would
to me.
be
walking around looking like Russell Westbrook, like a motherfucking snitch.
right. That's a low.
You ever
that's
seen
that-
Russell Westbrook? Every time Russell Westbrook walk around, he look like he a snitch.
That's too low level. Like you said, for him,
like I said
you got
before,
to pair it with something. Realistically, I can't think of nothing you can pair it with for me.
But what you've done is you just said that advantage is not worth
shit
the change.
It's not.
And that's
this
for
this
for
black
you.
experience.
No, I mean,
that advantage is worth it for me.
It's different
living that's simple.
Living in this.
I can agree with you. It's different for you. It's just different.
At this point in my life, I've done a lot. I've done a lot more than I ever thought that I would be able to, and I really don't feel like if I had been white from the go that I would have automatically ascended to further. Like if I had the same drive, the same mic right now, C student mic, I don't feel like I would be any further in life right now being a white guy or a black guy.
But you came to
I ain't
that.
gonna say that.
But you came.
Like you say,
but you
what
came
he says
to
is,
that.
No, I just don't feel like I would be different.
What the thing is,
But
losing, nigga.
Hey,
I'm straight.
but my question is that cognitive dissonance?
Maybe.
Because have you just attributed that to the fact of I have to find a way to justify who I am, and if I think about it a different way, then I basically.
I mean, but I just told you that I don't even have, even as a brother, I don't have that much drive.
And it will reconcile.
Like,
what I'm saying is, I think in his perspective, I do think
says the guy with the podcast.
I think you would be far. I think you do have the opportunity to be farther along, just because when we look at it, we are a minority, and most businesses are run by white people, and I feel like he said, they will be more willing to be around you and give you more of a chance than they've given you as Mike the black guy.
That's true.
That's fine. But the thing is, in my perspective, what I'm saying is, fuck all that. I don't even want it.
And so, like, also think about all of the baggage that you probably wouldn't have to carry because you're a white guy. So think about all this black baggage that you carry and is on your back.
We carry the whole society. I carry all y'all on my back every fucking day.
Like
if you were to go to jail, if you get locked out, you do something stupid.
Would it be nice?
I gotta put that on my back.
Yeah, would it be nice not to have that baggage?
Dude, speaking of serial killers, do white people carry around Jeffrey Dahmer on their back? No, they do not.
Exactly.
But
they walk around the same way I fucking walk around. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
But when a motherfucking DC sniper, you're like, God,
we had to put him on our back and carry him.
Why do y'all walk around? Man, am I different? Why y'all walk around with this pressure? I walk around every day because it's not giving this.
Because I'll give you a perfect example of how you walk around with that baggage.
Okay.
Remember when we went to the African American Museum in Washington, D.C.?
Okay.
How did you feel about that?
Just learning some history.
But was that not a weight?
No.
I don't know what's
we
wrong
went.
With you. I can't explain.
All right. Here's another one.
No, help me out. I mean,
in Louisiana,
if you give me something, I'll accept it.
I got you.
To be honest with you,
we went to Louisiana, and we went to it's a plantation in Louisiana. It's like a plantation and museum. Mm-hmm. At the museum, they show you what it was like for black people to be on a plantation and how it fucking sucked. There was a bell there that they used to ring to let the slaves know dinner time, lunchtime, time to get up, right? The black people who were there, we ain't touched that fucking bell. That bell represented oppression. It represented our people. It represented how shit was fucked up.
A weight.
A weight. And white people
did not give
a fuck.
Even go a step further.
I probably would have rang that goddamn bell.
No, even going a step further. How many times have you went to a plantation on vacation?
Why is that a weight though? It's not something for me.
No. I'm asking you a legit question.
That don't sound like the place I want to go.
Exactly, but white people go there all the goddamn time and think it's fun.
You said a weight that I walk around on my shoulder. This means something
that is a fucking
I'm cognizant of when
weight.
I walk around. I'm cognizant of no.
You don't put that like that's not in the front of your mind. This is the back.
And it
I'm gonna give you the last example. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
The only pressure that I feel like that I walk around with as a black male is that I could possibly get shot because I'm blocked by the police.
That's the fucking weight.
Have you ever looked at the news? Have you ever watched the news and they talk about a suspect, they talk about a crime, and then they show who that person is that did the crime?
You just say, damn.
And it's a white guy. You were like, yes.
Or if it was a black guy, you was like, God damn.
Nah, typically you just based on the type of news.
That's that fucking weight.
You just judge either way. It's like, oh, that's a white guy. Oh, that's a black guy.
You ever had that where you judge that in your head, and then it turns out to be a black dude?
But no, because I think crime is crime. If you did this shit, you need to take your ass.
I feel like you full of shit.
Yeah.
But think about before we even had this conversation.
Basically, he's trying to argue his stance.
No.
And he's trying to make the argument fit his stance rather than.
No. Think about me
realizing
on the
what he's
other
saying.
podcasts that we have recorded. Have that not been me the whole
No,
time?
no. You've been the worst example, the most extreme version of every topic we've ever fucking had.
Right, but is it not the same extreme version? It's like across the board. If you commit a crime, take your ass to jail. I don't care if you're black, white, or other.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We've been at this for an hour and 30 minutes.
Because I'm militant.
My wife is giving me the stares of hunger, so we need to wrap this shit up before she come and fight me.
This is another topic for another time.
Yeah,
Next time.
we'll talk about it next time. Actually, it's actually pretty fucking interesting. You wrong, but it's interesting.
Wrong as fuck.
Anyway,
black all day.
Y'all, peace.
I understand.